Hope you're all doing fine. So in this video, I would like to focus on time management, the major challenge which all the aspirants face during their course of preparation. So we faced several questions, right? Like how many hours do we need to study in a given day? And how many hours do we need to sleep actually? And how continuously can we study? Can we go on studying for 2 to 3 hours? Or do we need to take breaks? And so in a bit to answer these questions, I'm making this video. So first and foremost, I would like to focus on sleep because that's commonly neglected yet very important for any aspirant. Usually, we have a tendency to assume that if we sleep for 4 hours or 5 hours a day, we'll have the rest 90 to 20 hours in a day to focus on the task at hand. But that's not really true, and it's not really going to work out in long term because the moment you are sleep deprived, you lose focus, you can't concentrate, and the purpose will be defeated. So how many hours do you actually sleep? Is it 5 hours, 6 hours, or 7 hours? So research clearly shows that as humans between the age group of 18 to 28, we all need to sleep for a minimum duration of 7 to 8 hours. So unless and until we sleep for this amount of time, so it actually varies individually, but in general, minimum of 7 to 8 hours is very much essential in order to detoxify our brain so that we can focus on the task at hand. That's really very important. So the moment you sleep for 7 to 8 hours a day, how many hours is left in a given day? Maybe around 16 to 17 hours or even less, 15 to 16 hours a day. So is that really sufficient for our preparation? So the next question, how long do I need to prepare? How many hours do I need to spend in a given day? Is it 16 hours or is it 18 hours? So as I kept on saying in my previous videos, please do not go by the fancy numbers because I hear people saying that I read for 18 hours or 20 hours, but I don't know how humanly it's possible. Leave it to them. Try to customize your own preparation. If you can spend some X amount of time, that's good. Try to continue in that fashion and try to improve from there on if possible. So the remaining 16 to 17 hours or 15 to 16 hours a day, we spend around 3 to 4 hours in other activities, right? In other activities such as relaxing, talking, or miscellaneous activities like answering nature call, etc. So the actual amount of time which we are left out with is around 10 to 12 hours. So make sure that this is just a rough estimate. It varies from individual to individual. So make sure that you make maximum amount of usage of this time available for you in order to prepare efficiently. So we have around 10 to 12 hours in a given day. So in fact, quantity doesn't matter. As I keep on saying in my previous videos also, quality is really important over quantity. The amount of time which you spend on quality really matters, really makes a huge difference. So make sure that you spend maximum amount of this time efficiently for preparation. So it again varies from individual to individual. Customize it and do it accordingly and do not go by the fancy numbers, right? So how many hours do I need to study? So it will be in and around 10 to 12 hours. So if you can start, if you are a novice, if you're starting your preparation now, start with 1 hour a day and then try to gradually improve to 2 hours or 3 hours or even 4 hours a day. And then you'll realize the fact that even if you're spending that much amount of time or 4 hours a day or 5 hours a day, you'll clearly realize the fact that it's not sufficient for your preparation. So accordingly, you adjust and improve the duration of your preparation. So I personally could study up to 9 hours to 10 hours a day maximum. So that's the maximum limit I had because of my own limitations. So everyone has their own limitations, have their own set of advantages, and make sure that you spend maximum amount of time rather than going by the fancy numbers. Hope I am clear. Right. And the third aspect is when to start our preparation in a given day. So should I start in morning 4 a.m. or 6 a.m. or 8 a.m.? So as again the research shows clearly that the concentration time of a human being is maximum at morning hours, that is from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. And as the day progresses, the concentration of any individual diminishes. So that's the fact. That's what research is showing. If you are habituated to study during night times, it's fine, you can proceed. But as humans, we do have our own limitations, right? So in general, the concentration times are peak during early hours in a day compared to the evening hours. So it's always advisable that you get up early in the morning. So when to start your preparation? I personally feel that the ideal time is 4 a.m. If not feasible in your case, 5 a.m. So adjust accordingly and make sure that you spend your preparation right from that point of time, because as I said, the concentration time is higher, you'll grasp things in an easier fashion, which again contributes to your confidence, isn't it? So that's the third aspect. And the fourth aspect which I would like to discuss is breaks. Again, we tend to neglect this, but that again plays a very key role. Again, research shows that we cannot concentrate on a particular topic for not more than 20 to 30 minutes. Then it's always advisable to take at least a 5-minute break at the end of the 20 or 30 minute session. So break in the sense, you just go out, answer a nature call, or wash your face, or have some snack, a healthy snack, which will really help you to rejuvenate and help you focus back on the preparation. So taking breaks periodically in a regular fashion, in an orderly fashion, really helps you increase your preparation duration in a given day. So these are few of the strategies which I personally employ during my course of preparation. You can add up your own things, and this is how we basically manage time. And apart from this, to add a note here, diet is also very important. Make sure that you avoid completely junk food. And I'm actually planning to make a video on diet, but I don't think so that a separate video on diet is really necessary, because we're all, as doctors, we all know what to eat and what not to eat. But based on temptations, we go by the high calorie rich food, right? Isn't it? So make sure that you avoid junk food completely and minimize the amount of oil intake, because that really makes a lot of difference. Because the moment you eat oily food, you feel a lot of burden deep inside and you feel lazy, isn't it? That's common sense. And most importantly, I'm trying to stress on this, most importantly, have the habit of eating fruits, pomegranate, apple, because they provide us with a lot of antioxidants, refresh your mind, and really help us focus on the preparation. And during the 5-minute break, which I said, you can have these snack items instead of having kurkure or lace. And then, I'm just kidding. And then most importantly, have the habit of drinking green tea, because green tea again provides us with plenty of antioxidants, green tea, white tea, etc. And avoid caffeine containing products like coffee or tea, etc. because again, those things really help us in short term but not long term. So again, research says several things about that. So I don't think that's really appropriate to discuss now. We're all well aware of those facts, but make sure that we have a healthy diet plan. You have a healthy diet plan in order to help yourself focus on the task at hand. So to summarize, time management is the most important challenge which you all face during our course of preparation, and we can really start with our sleep. Have plenty of sleep, 7 to 8 hours a day. That's really essential. And the rest of the time, you can focus on your preparation. So it all depends on your individual capacity. So it can be 5 hours a day or it can be 9 hours a day. Make sure that you increase your preparation gradually from day to day, right? And third factor is, when should you start your preparation? So I feel personally that 4 a.m. is the best time to start your preparation, especially the volatile topics which we often tend to forget, isn't it? The pharmaceutical agents, values, ADS specification numbers, etc. And even more importantly, the most commonly neglected aspect is taking breaks. Take a power break or power nap in the afternoon. Have a 5-minute break at the end of 20 or 30-minute session, and help yourself with good diet. Rather than taking a high calorie, oil-rich diet, make sure that you have plenty of fruits. And as I said previously, green tea, white tea really helps you. Okay, hope these tips are useful for you. And always follow your own strategy. What I'm giving is just a suggestion. Add up to that and make sure that you come out of the entrance with flying colors. All the best.